Hello everybody, Strategy Games Thomas here, and welcome to Hearts of Iron 4, a game that is no stranger to my channel. Now, recently, if you didn't know, Hoi 4 released a new update, the No Step Back DLC update, which, it's been interesting. It's added a bunch of focus trees for a bunch of these eastern nations, and I figured we should play one of them on the channel, and the one I chose was Lithuania, because I feel like it's one of the most overpowered focus trees in the entire game. Now, Lithuania starts in a decent position, but the really great thing about Lithuania is their awesome focus tree. I think we're going to go the monarchist path today, because the monarchist path has some very, very, very spicy focuses that you can take. So, I guess we're going to reconvene the Simus. One thing I really do hate about the new DLC, though, is that a bunch of miners don't start with civilian train researched. To me, that makes absolutely no sense, because you can research civilian train in 1836 in Victoria 2, and here we are in 1936, and there is no civilian train. Ridiculous. Our ultimate goal here is to go down to the point in the focus tree where we can restore the Commonwealth, because that will allow us to eat the Polish and become a nation that can stand up to the two monsters that are at our door, the Soviet Union and the German. Another good part about this focus tree is you're doing the burner focuses to get down to the spicy decisions, but they're not that bad. They at least do something. It's not just get 100 political power. There's other stuff in the focus as well. At least Paradox gives you this decision to get free trains, so you don't have to manually produce them. That's nice. It's just kinda, painful that you don't start with them researched. Now, one of the major issues with Lithuania is that there is no manpower, ever. And that's partially due to the Iron Wolf threat, and mostly due to the agrarian society. So, we can eliminate agrarian society by modernizing our industry. But I feel like the more important thing to do now is to root out the Iron Wolf, because if this decision goes too many times, there's a civil war, and I definitely do not want to fight a civil war. I'm going to do this focus now, a king for our people. That'll give us a strong ruler and a new tag. I'm excited for that. And now, when this focus completes, we will become the Kingdom of Lithuania. I did the focuses to get rid of the agrarian society debuffs, but I still don't have any manpower. Ugh, what a pain. I really need to conquer some other nations. That gives me an idea. Look at that wonderful man on our throne, and he gives us buffs unlike the other guy. The first move I'm going to make with my king is to claim Livonia, which will give us our third tag of the game, and also claims on our northern neighbors. I've decided to go with superior firepower doctrine, because I don't think I'll have the production to do tanks for a couple years, and Grand Battle Plan sucks. So, superior firepower it is. And now that I've claimed Livonia, I get cores on all of the Estonian, Latvian, and Lithuanian provinces. So, I should be able to take out Latvia and become a much, much stronger country. Now that I've completed the support monarchism in Poland focus, I can begin propagandizing monarchist sentiment within the Polish state. My ultimate goal here is to get 80, and then I can make the Poles my personal union. The Latvians have capitulated, finally, and that allows me to annex them. Estonia's next. And now Estonia is gone too, and I have completed the entire Kingdom of Livonia. How cool. Tripled my size, but I still don't have any manpower. Why? Now that we have 90 support in Poland, we can go here, click the Kingdom of Poland button, and they will potentially become my personal union, which would significantly make me strong enough to fight one of my two powerful neighbors. Oh no, Germany has demanded Mamel, and nobody's guaranteeing me, so, yeah, they can have it, fine, whatever. But hey, at least the Kingdom of Poland is my personal union now. Too bad that won't last, because I'm just going to annex them and restore the Poland-Lithuanian Commonwealth. And with that, Poland and Lithuania have been combined into one semi-powerful state, Hey, at least annexing Poland finally got me manpower. I'm not gonna die after the first poke by one of these great powers anymore. See, my decisions give me the option to move my capital to Vilnius, which doesn't particularly make sense, because although Vilnius is the capital of Lithuania, it's not the capital of the Poland-Lithuanian Commonwealth. I feel like that decision should move the capital to Warsaw, but whatever. My worst fears have come true, and the Allies have been all but forced out of Europe. And in other news, the Soviets are justifying war against me. So I guess I'm going to have to go to war with the Soviets and just hope, from the bottom of my heart, that the Germans don't come after me. The Soviets have declared war on me. Don't like the look of all those reds. It's going to be an interesting war. The war has gone somewhat poorly. They are seriously pushing me. However, I think we're winning in casualties. It's just we're fighting the Soviets, so 347,000 casualties is nothing. My main problem is I don't have enough manpower to fight the war, and all my divisions are kind of undersupplied. So, this is so bad. This war is such a slog. I have Red Air and they have tanks and I don't. And I can't produce the equipment I need. This is going to be a long war. The Germans have joined us in our war against the Soviets, which might be good, might be bad. I'm almost in Leningrad, but if the Germans get too much of the war score here, then I'm not going to be able to get all my cores back. Interesting scenario. Leningrad has been taken. We took Moscow. We're on our way to capitulating the Soviets. Well, the Soviets just kind of still have a ton of troops, and we've taken all of the valuable land from the Soviets, so I guess they'll either capitulate or we'll march to Vladivostok. The Soviet Union has capitulated, and we're in a good position. We have more war score than the Germans, as well as claims on about half of the Soviet Union. So we should be able to get sizable land out of this. Alright, the peace deal's over, and I'm going to warn you, it's really, really disgusting. So, the Germans decided that they wanted territory, which is expected, but gross. So, I own this territory. Next to me is the German strip, and next to that is my Russian puppet. My poor army has to travel all the way to Vladivostok and then go all the way around the world back to my fronts. Just the sheer amount of national spirits you can accumulate shows how well done these focus trees are. I cannot say enough good things about the No Step Back DLC. When the Germans do come for me, I'm gonna have a little gift for them in the form of tanks. You know, the Allies have done absolutely nothing this game. I mean, maybe you could say they've won Africa, and maybe you could say they've held Greece, but I have seen 0 D-Day attempts. This is horrible. Alright, the Germans are about to have a bad time. The Allies have done nothing, so I'll have to do their job for them. Goodbye, Germany. The plan here is just to clean up this disgusting middle ground of Germany, and then turn back around, take Königsberg, end this pocket, and then we can focus on pushing towards Berlin. Hey, the Allies are inviting me to their faction. Sweet, I would love to join the Allies because I really don't see myself going to war with any of them. Awesome. Ooh, what a juicy encirclement. That's basically the entire Königsberg pocket gone in an instant. Awesome. Here I am killing Germany for the United Kingdom. And the United Kingdom's reaction is kick from faction. What in the world, Britain? Why would you do this to me? Come on, man. And with that, we have taken Berlin in a crazy push. This part of the war, I don't even look over there anymore. I just fight in Europe because it's the only front where the Germans actually stink. Oh, how the turntables, UK. You want me back in your faction now when I've liberated Denmark and have pushed halfway into Germany? Oh, what a pain. The UK is literally the most fickle creature in this entire universe. I capped the Romanians somehow. I've seen the Germans looking better than this. You have to love late game Hoi 4 because you get these fun encirclements where it's just kind of ridiculous the amounts of troops you encircle, but you do it so often that you don't even bat an eye. And then sometimes my allies will click the attack button and it's just a sea of red. So the Germans are clearly doing something right, but not enough to stop me. My allies, maybe. UK kicks me from faction again. Why am I not surprised? Oh boy, Germany has finally capitulated. That makes some disgusting borders, definitely. I think I only have to kill Italy and possibly Hungary now. Whew! Oh, of course Spain and Vichy France join the Axis. Why would they not? How long does it take to win this war? Now that I've taken more territory off the Germans, I can do the Greater Commonwealth focus, which will name me the Greater Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth, which is very cool. And Italy has capped, and with that, that is the end of the war. I managed to get more war score than I had thought. That's good. But yeah, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna take now. That peace conference was maybe the worst thing I've ever done in my entire life. This is so disgusting. There's 2 Frances, there's 2 Spains, I own Africa. What is this? But on a larger note, I got the German Empire as my puppet. I got the Kingdom of Italy as my puppet. I don't think I know exactly what else I got because the AI went and created 2 Spains in Catalonia. I'm so confused. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching and I hope you enjoyed. Victoria 2 A to Z is coming back soon. Bavaria is next. I'm looking forward to that. Hope you enjoyed this one-off video. If you want more Hoi 4, please put it in the comment section. I would appreciate that. And yeah, I will see y'all next time. So we can create another cursed Hoi 4 nation like the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth.